So I was just checking fact-check, asking the right question. And Media Foundation for West Africa has also fact-checked and confirmed that 8 people in the 2020 general elections. We haven't heard the president make a statement on it, of justice or anything for that matter. I'm not sure I've heard you make any statement on it as well. And I've spoken to a lot of analysts who say that if you had addressed this very early on in your campaign, maybe you'd have had a greater chance than you might have now. If you become, and that's a question I've had, I just want to find out from you what you make of this, and if you will address matter. And finally, would you agree with Ghanaians say that you should apologize for where we are at the moment, especially looking at promises that were made and the performance not matching to those promises? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So let's go through it. I think it's a question that 8 people died in the 2020 election, and the president, or me, we have not commented on it. I'm not quite sure whether the president has commented or not, but any time we lose a life in any circumstance, it doesn't have to be an election. I think it's really a very sad event when you talk about loss of life for anybody, and so I think that it's very, very a sad occurrence if for people who died during the election, maybe out of conflict or something. So it is something that I hope the authorities, law enforcement authorities, have dealt with or are dealing with. I'm not quite familiar with the full current status of that particular situation, but the people who are responsible should be brought to book to deal with this issue. The issue also, the question was also that should I apologize for not being a good economic manager? It's very interesting, because when you look at the work that we have done, let me go through some of it. For the first time in our history, first time since independence, we have a national ID system. For the first time. For the first time in our history, we've championed national ID at birth for all children at birth, together with their birth certificates. Never happened in our history. For the first time in our history, with the Ghana card, you don't need a guarantor to get a student loan. First time in our history, Ghana has a comprehensive address system. We've struggled with this for 60 years. 60 years. It's only under our government, and with my initiative, that we have a comprehensive digital address system. For the first time in our history, you have 100% access to financial inclusion in Ghana. For the first time in our history. For the first time in our history, we have drones delivering medicine.